Yes. We'll get it.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us again.
We appreciate it.
Yep.
We know StreamYard a little bit better than that other program platform
Yep.
we were trying to use. What?
um, Josh Hallmark made red wine ice cream and didn't
I
invite us.
just saw that a few minutes ago and I was like, holy mackerel.
Yeah. Okay. So, hello everyone. Welcome back to StreamYard. Welcome to StreamYard rather, not back to you. We will from now on use this platform because it's much better than that other. We tried to do a test run and it's just not going to work.
Yes. And look, we can see the
Yeah.
comments. I can actually see the
Hello.
comments on the side.
Yeah, look, and I can add them. Hi, Megan. Isn't that fun?
That is super cute. Oh, I love it. StreamYard for the win.
I wonder
What
if
are-
Lula will give me my $24 back that I paid
Did you have
today.
to pay for that?
Yeah, so like they gave you a like for 15 minutes for free, and I was like, we're definitely going to talk longer than 15 minutes.
Oh,
just because
dang.
I know us, so
Yes.
I
Hey,
knew that was not
Rebecca.
going to work. Hi, Rebecca. So I had to pay $25 for like an unlimited amount
Okay.
of time to be live, I guess. But
Maybe they'll improve a few aspects of it and then we can try it again.
I mean, like,
After
it's
we
good in
practice.
theory. It's good in theory because it goes live on everything. But the fact that it doesn't allow you to have a second person on your live feed, which I think is strictly for gamers, honestly. Like, it's to share their screen while they're gaming. One person. It's not supposed to be like a live interview-esque type platform. So maybe StreamYard will get with it and they'll allow us to do Instagram and allow us to do TikTok so that we're not having to do these like multiple device situation things. And then we'll be better.
So, yes. How much can you hear this other phone device? I think it's just Chris's that won't turn all the way off.
Mine won't turn all the way off. I just have it turned all the way down. So I barely hear it. Can you hear mine through the
Okay.
speaker?
No, I can't hear yours at all.
I can't hear yours either. So
Oh, good. Okay. I hear it and I'm like, oh my God, everyone must be able to hear that.
no, not at all. Not
Yes.
at all.
All
So
right.
what's everyone up
So,
to tonight?
yeah, Thursday, almost the weekend.
Right. Lots of
Not
fun.
that much has happened this week.
It's not quite the weekend yet, but we're getting there.
Yeah, Friday is just like pre-weekend in my mind. You're already
It
getting
is.
ready for your chill time.
Yeah. I will say though that we recorded last night and we went a little hard on the wine. We started
Yes.
recording at like what, 7:38?
Yeah, we got on there about 7:30.
And I went to bed at like 1:15.
It was like we hadn't seen each other or talked in forever because we literally just chatted for like 2 hours
We
before,
did.
during, and after recording.
But here's what's funny, guys. We text each other literally all day long.
Yes,
So,
that is true.
yeah.
I'm trying to see what crazy stories are out there for when we run out of stuff to talk about that's
Oh.
appropriate for everyone to
Oh,
listen.
do we have to be appropriate for everyone? I didn't
No.
know we came with guidelines. Oh,
No.
oh, hi, Pooh. My aunt gave us a love.
Oh,
A like and a
thanks,
love.
thanks.
Oh, no. Sue gave us a like. Pooh gave us a love. Thanks, Sue. Nice sign. Thanks. My husband hung it for me, Jeffrey.
It is cool.
Jeffrey's my husband. I really like that you can do that. Look. How
I know,
fun.
it's really cute. Hey, Melissa. Whoever hung it's awesome. Yes, it looks really good. You can barely
Hi.
see the your little
My sound
hexagon
screen things.
Yeah. Which they're not hexagons, right? They're
They are hexagons. There's 6 sides.
hexagons, yes.
Well, Sue, welcome. This is our first night really being live. We're going to try to do these every Thursday night. We're trying to expand into new territories. We're coming out of our comfort zone.
Yes, yes.
We don't really know what we're doing with this yet, so we're open to suggestions.
Yeah.
My light is so bright. Is that better?
I mean, I'm sure we'll end up doing something like, we could have guests, we could do whatever's going on in the
Yeah.
crime world.
If any of our podcast friends, or heck, if anybody wants to jump on screen with us, just let us know. I'll send you the link. You can jump on with us. We'll chat.
Yeah, if you got any crazy stories, oh, we'd love to hear it.
Yeah, if you have any connections with a serial killer, we want to know about it.
Yes. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we got going on?
So, this will be a lot. I think that'll be a lot more fun after Melissa moves to Florida. And I know that sounds like really weird, but after you move to Florida, I feel like we're going to have like a better vibe kind of thing going on where it's like, oh, I've missed you so much. I haven't seen your face in 5 seconds.
Like we are now.
Yes. But because like the physical distance will be much further, you know?
Yes, exactly. Dave, I know I missed you when we were there, but we will see you in a few weeks when we move back.
Well, listen, Melissa, it's not going to be much better that she's there because she's leaving me and I'm not happy about it, but I'm open to the fact that nothing is going to change between us. So
No, it won't. My mom actually brought up today, she's like, is it really difficult for you guys to record when you're not together? And I'm like, that's how we do it 90% of the time. It's crazy.
I know she left you first, but she's my lady soulmate.
Oh, goodness gracious. So,
You never thought you'd have two women fight over you, did you?
I know. It's craziness.
But I am excited to come visit her in Florida so that I can meet all of her Florida people because I hear lots of fun stories about them.
Lots and lots of stories. So I started watching that True Detective that we chatted about last night, and I am hooked.
Mm-hmm. What episode are you on? Because I watched it all day today too.
Like episode 5.
What just happened?
I don't know their names. So the Matthew McConaughey guy,
Cole,
he just infiltrated that like biker gang, and then they were like in the ghetto and ended up being like overrun with police, and he just escaped there.
That's where I'm at.
Oh, nice.
So apparently we're watching on the same schedule without even realizing it.
Yes. Chris got into it for a bit too after he was done with working today. And I was like, isn't this so good? It's pretty intense though. And all I said to Chris was like, I'm so glad my life is not that exciting. And he's like, oh, you try to make it that exciting. I'm like, I never want to be shot at.
When do you ever try to make it that exciting? Never.
I'm just cool as a cucumber. Living my mediocre life.
Just chill.
I don't need gangbangers chasing after me.
No. I don't know what I'm doing with this microphone.
So have you heard about that Harmony Montgomery, that little girl that's been like missing for like 2 years and was just reported missing?
Okay, so I did see the missing flyer and a lot of comments of why did it take 2 years for someone to report her missing? Do we know why yet?
Like honestly, if your kids are homeschooled, like or anything like that, or you say you move, just like the whole Daybell, like you just check your kid out of school and no one checks up on them, like unless they're like getting monitored by CPS or something. Like I feel like they just go straight under the radar, like without a second thought.
Yeah.
So I mean, the dad has been arrested already, but I don't think it's obviously for murder yet or anything like that.
Well, they don't have any evidence of that. They just know she's missing, right?
Yeah, but they have like he assaulted the little girl back in 2019. But then there's also like this situation with adoptive parents that I haven't like got into.
Okay.
So it's crazy. I was trying to read a little bit about it because
so she was last seen on October 1st, 2019 when there was a home visit done by police.
Okay, so obviously they knew something was up at that point. So
in Manchester City. What state is this in?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. I don't know who this is that just commented on our sent us a message, I think.
Oh yes, I saw that. I'm like, I don't know who they are either. But they have a
come back on our live. I know. Who is that? Come back.
Um, yeah, it just seems unreal. Like it boggles my mind that kids can just like go missing and like nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Hmm.
Like a freaking thing. And
So I
just
guess we could talk about like what's happening this year also.
like in our lives or
Podcast lives.
plans.
Yeah. So
Did
like
she say on Netflix?
podcast lives?
Oh, podcast lives. I don't know where. I was like on Netflix. I don't know what's coming out. Anything exciting? No. All right. So what do we got this year?
We have so this next we can't really talk about next weekend, can we?
Oh
I don't.
no,
I don't think it's in public.
it's
In the
not
public,
public.
we're participating in something super exciting and super fun next weekend. I don't know if it's going to be fun. It's going to be hard and a first for us, and I'm truly honored to be invited to be a part of this. There's a
Yes.
fly in here. It's going to drive me
And we'll
nuts.
talk about it after we
Yes.
participate.
And then
After that, what do we got? Oh, the tour. I was like, what do we have in February?
nothing important. We're just doing 4 live shows with 3 other big podcasts, like amazing podcasts.
Yes.
So we will be going to Colorado in February. On the 10th, we will be at Goat Patch Brewing. Goat Patch Brewery, one of the two. I forget what their full name is. On February 10th, doing a live show with True Consequences, with True Crime IRL, and with Generation Y. And if
Yes.
you've listened to any true crime podcast ever, I'm sure you have heard about Generation
Justin
Y.
and Aaron.
Yeah, basically.
I like to call them the OGs of true crime podcasts. What did they say they were? Like number 2, like ever to be published, like ever to be out in the world.
Yeah, number 2. That's crazy.
It is crazy. Like they've been doing this like longer than all of us. Like
Yeah.
probably, but way before I even knew podcasts were a thing.
Megan's moving to Montana in March.
What? I thought you were going to try to move to Oklahoma.
That's not what she just said.
I know. I know. Her brother lives in Montana.
Oh, that's a scary place to be. It's very cold there.
I know. It's going to be way different than California, Meg.
So, also, the next night after Goat Patch Brewing, we will be doing Breckenridge Brewery in Littleton, Colorado. That's a much larger venue, and I'm a little bit nervous about that one.
Yes. It's a lot of tickets. A lot of people.
tickets. A lot
All
of
looking
people.
at us.
Yes.
It'll be fine. We're not up there by ourselves. So, like, because that's the thing. Especially if we don't have, like, specific topics. Like, we're just going to be like, oh, okay, what else to talk about? But it'll be fine. So that one, and then the next day is in Denver, correct?
Yes, the next one's in Denver. It is the Infinite Monkey Theorem. Infinite Monkey
Theorem. Yeah.
Theorem. Yep. It's a winery, so I'm super excited about that one.
Yes.
Or maybe like a cider house. It's a wine. It's more wine related than brewery, so I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, because that first place doesn't even have wine, so we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do that.
We're gonna
one.
pregame.
Yes. There
Hi.
she is.
Hello. I'm glad you found it. Did you see the article about the phone thief in St. Louis? No. Were you still in phones in St. Louis, babe? Or is that the one you sent me last night that you said we should cover? Because I didn't read it yet because we were busy last night.
Do you know what I had to read? Chris came up with a new movie idea, and he
Oh.
wrote it all out on his notes.
Yeah, we will. Will you send me the link to your page? Because we would definitely love to check your live out since you're on our live. You're welcome to join our live right now if you'd like to. I'll
Yeah.
send you a link. The one that you should read and cover. Yes. Okay. I will look into it tonight, dear. Remind me. Melissa and I drank a lot of wine last night and I didn't remember a lot of things.
It was good. We had like freakishly long episodes recorded last night. Typically, lately they've been like 30 minutes tops, but yesterday, like both of ours were over an hour. Like it was crazy.
They
long.
were. They were. They were much longer than usual. This new season 3 format is a little bit different for us. You know, our first 2 seasons, it was we were both presenting a case on the same episode, and then season 3 we have transitioned to you presenting a case to me, and then the next week me presenting a case to you, and it's just like completely different.
Yeah. And sometimes it doesn't go as long, especially because if it's an older case where we can't find as much information, and these are all, you know, the unsolved, so sometimes you never have a resolution, so it definitely goes really quick. But so the what we recorded last night is for next week, correct, Whitney?
Yes.
Okay.
I edited them today.
Okay. Yeah, they're both Louisiana, and so they're very, very good episodes. Yes.
So you are us, basically. If you try to prep and it never plans out, that is us in a nutshell.
We have realized we just have to go with the flow because something's gonna
and
be
it
crazy.
drives Melissa crazy because she's very type A. She wants to plan it out. She wants to know all the details. And Whitney's like, we'll figure it out. It's no big deal.
Yes. It's fine. I've definitely like learned to just whatever.
Trust the process at this point.
Yes. Because I used to want to prep before we did lives, and now there's no way to prep before you hit live. Like, there's nothing you could do. You just have to do it, and then people are going to see you be dumb. So
basically,
that's all there is to it.
Basically. Okay. So after that, we are going to your grandma's house. It's just grandma's house. And I keep wanting to put some sort of pronoun in front of it.
Yeah.
And I don't understand.
But that's going to be like a matinee on Sunday. And it's crazy how many tickets we've sold for that one. Because
I'm surprised at how many people are like excited for Sunday murder.
I know. Like during the day. I mean, and that's what, the 13th of February. So it's like a day before Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I'm
sure we don't know what we're covering yet, like what case we're going to talk about yet. Probably something Valentine's related that day.
Yes. Funny quick story. I was listening to Generation Y the other day. They usually listen to murder podcast to go to sleep. And so he was saying, you know, about our tour and, you know, who he's going with, and he was saying the dates. And then, like, he switched over and was like, oh, there's an update. We picked a case. And I was like, oh, my God, did we pick a case? And I didn't even realize it. But he was already talking about something else. Like, Scott Peterson, like, is getting a new trial, or there was some update. Because he's like, oh, yeah, I didn't comprehend it like I should have. And I had to, like, re-listen to it. I was like, did he just say we already picked a case?
We didn't, just so you know. If you have one you want to suggest to us, please do so.
Yeah.
Come here. You gotta take your call
Yep,
off. We
yep.
can't be on the live thing.
Did you post, like, those links? Oh, those are the links to the thing. Just kidding.
To our what do you think it was a link to?
The links to the live in Facebook and on YouTube.
No, it's the link to our tour.
I know. After I read what the link said, all I saw was the Facebook logo and then the other logo there. No worries.
Sorry, my dog is trying to lick my armpit. It's really awkward.
Oh, God.
Stop, Tonks.
She's a dork. Or she loves your deodorant.
She's just clearly hasn't had attention for the last 45 seconds.
Yes.
Definitely check us out. If you're going to start back at the beginning, we recommend starting from episode 7. 1 through 6 are a little bit shabby. I still haven't replaced number 1 yet.
We redid number 1 because it was a hot mess, but whatever at this point. Yeah. I mean, and it also kind of depends what you like. Some people do not like to listen to unsolved cases because they want that resolution. So it's definitely season 3 wouldn't be your forte.
Some people also don't like conversational style, which is definitely what we are. And I think it's kind of strange that they're like, I cannot stand people talking to each other.
So I don't like podcasts like that.
But but you don't listen to podcast. I mean, you do listen to podcasts, but I don't know. Maybe I thought you didn't like one person.
So maybe I'm just very picky. So it just depends. Sometimes I like one person if it's like I know Case File or any of those like old school ones that are just like for the TV and they just take the sound out. I could deal, or True Crime Daily and that kind of thing. Like I could just listen to those. But so like Generation Y and True Crime Garage are like my number one. I love their voices. They're soothing. I feel like
those are conversational style.
They are. I know, but I don't. Maybe it's like females I don't like to listen to.
Listen, you're a feminist, but you don't like to listen to other women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It all makes sense in my head.
It does. Sure. You do whatever feels best for you, honey.
Yeah. Yeah.
We do like True Crime Garage.
Yeah.
We are going to do a collaboration with the captain at some point. We're trying to get our schedules to work out. He's kind of a busy person. We're kind of busy people.
Way busier than us.
We're busy too. We have a tour coming up, guys.
We do. They have something. They're doing some live event in February as well. I don't know where. I just heard them talk about it yesterday.
Yeah, they are.
So I do the same thing. I literally listen to them, and like it's not because they're boring or anything. It's just because I'm like
because murder is soothing to her, apparently. We were able to meet the captain and Nick at CrimeCon in Austin this past year, and it was great. We met that's where we met Justin for the first time.
Yes.
From Generation Y. We met so many amazing people at CrimeCon.
It was an awesome time. We're looking forward to Vegas.
Yes, we will be in Vegas somewhere. We don't know where yet, but we'll be there somewhere. Gen Y and yep, they're the best. One of the best for sure.
Definitely.
So I got started with Serial. I feel like that's everyone's first true deep dive podcast. So I started with Serial, the Adnan Syed case. I'm finally just now currently reading Rabia's book. I just finished it. How long have you been podcasting? We are English. Wait, hold on. Time out. We need to go back to the fact that you're English. Are you in America or are you in the UK? Because if you're in the UK, we need to like collaborate on something. Because we want to start
going international.
But we have heard that English people don't necessarily, they're not as obsessed with true crime like we are.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, these American people, man, they love their true crime.
And McDonald's.
Yes. We might go to like the UK CrimeCon. I don't think we're going to make it work this year, but it's the goal for 2023.
The dates this year are just not working out with our calendar, but we're hoping to cross the pond. Isn't that the phrase? Cross the pond?
Go across the pond.
And be there 2023 for sure. Really?
Oh, dang.
Now I'm going to have to go look at your Facebook page.
Ah, that's crazy. I guess I'm glad that
maybe you should just start like marketing more towards the
Americans.
More towards Americans, yeah.
Because these people are like, I think they've projected like 6,000 people to be at CrimeCon this year. Like it's ridiculous for a convention. That's hundreds of dollars.
That's
I love your name, by the way. What'd you say, Whitney?
It's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
I'm liking it right now.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, it's cute. Trusting Evil podcast. Whitney
it's on child abuse. This one's, we cover a lot of kids cases, but we say every single time we're covering them of how hard it is to cover these cases. So they focus on child abuse and domestic violence cases.
Oh, that's awesome. Because you do trust those people and then they do something effing crazy.
Yeah.
Whitney and I have been doing the podcast, like a year and a half? We
started September 2020. God,
it seems like so much longer.
It It's very.
Oh
Oh, I hate that for you guys. That's just not fair.
no. Just keep doing what you love, keep advocating for those, and like,
We were told, so the best advice we were given was that you should just never read the comments. You keep doing whatever you want to do, whatever brings you joy. And unfortunately, getting these terrible cases and this horrible information out there in the world, yeah, it definitely gives you pleasure in getting it out there. Like, it's happy to be advocating for these families and for these cases. It's kind of like a double-edged sword,
yeah.
to be honest. But just don't read the comments. We've had some backlash on TikTok.
But it was nothing to do with
not.
true crime, murder, what we talk about, anything like that. It was the fact we drink wine was the problem.
Yes, and apparently we're overweight.
We're Americans.
Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna
what
when I can have access to my phone again when it's not live on TikTok, I will subscribe on my phone as well. But I did just request membership if I'm on the right page. Oh, sure. Hopefully I'm on the right page.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it should be.
I didn't see another one.
Yeah. Let me see. See all at. Yep, that's it because cases were due at the Bubba is big.
Did they? They're rude. People just want attention. Ignore the comments.
Yeah. I don't ever read them. But people are brats. End of story.
Can
No
you
matter
talk about
what.
the case you're doing currently? And again, if you want, if you're comfortable on camera and you want to come on camera and tell us all about your podcast, you're welcome. Just let me know and I'll message you a link, an invite, if I can remember how to do that.
We're on the better platform, but sometimes things are a little complex. Oh, right there. Yeah, you know how to do that.
Yeah, it's
Can't you
open.
just do like invite?
I think so.
Okay.
But she might not want to be on camera.
I know, that's true. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing it, Sue. Sue shared our live.
Oh, that's sweet.
So, because we're true crime people, I feel comfortable saying this on camera. I stalked you a little bit just now. You're friends with Bob. Do you know Bob
Who,
Mata?
Sue?
No.
Oh,
I'm gonna butcher her name.
Brianny?
Brianny. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm from Texas, so I have a horrible accent. Oh, she was just live 4 hours ago. Look at her. It's got to be late. What time is it over there?
Yes. I would say very late. All right, what else we got going on? Let's see.
Oh, Okay, so we've got our tour in February. March, we haven't figured out what we're doing yet. So if you haven't listened to us, I don't know if Sue's listened to us or not. Sorry, say it again. I don't remember what I said.
Oh, her name.
Is it Brianny? It's weird to hear myself back on yours.
Oh, you could hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
When we're both quiet, I can hear it.
Okay.
It's 2:30 in the morning.
In the
Yikes.
morning?
Go to bed. So we haven't decided our first or second quarter deep dives yet.
Yeah.
For those that have not listened to us, we do once a quarter we do a deep dive case where Melissa and I physically travel to these locations of where people have gone missing or have been murdered. We have Rowaney. Oh, that's even better. Rowaney.
Okay.
I like it.
Like it.
It's very pretty. We go once a quarter. We go to these locations where people have gone missing. or have been murdered. Our first year, the first quarter, we covered Brandon Lawson's case. We are hoping to provide some updates on his case soon because we will be visiting with his case advocate, Jason, very soon. And then, as well as his family. The second quarter, we went up to Washington State and we covered the murder of Karen Bodine. Then third quarter, we went to Indiana and we met the wonderful people at Uncovered, as well as family members of Naja Farrell. And she was also believed to be murdered. They have not completely made a ruling on it, I guess.
Yeah.
So they have found partial remains that were severed. I don't know, like, are there rules on Facebook Lives? Like, there's some things I can't say. I
We
know
will
I can't
learn.
on TikTok. I guess they'll ban me if I'm
Yeah.
bad.
So just say unalive, but I think severed
Yeah.
is fine because anything could be severed.
Yeah, so they did find partial remains, and those remains had been dismembered after she was unalive. Hi, Sarah. Sarah Turney's here. Who, we aren't amazing. You're amazing. Thank you for everything you do. If you don't know Sarah Turney, go listen to her podcast, Voices for Justice, and Disappearing. Dang it. I'm going to have to pull up my phone. Disappearance. Sarah will tell us in the comments.
Yes.
On Spotify. She's amazing. She's doing great things for this community. Anyway, we covered Naja Farrell's case.
Yes,
And
it's
then-
a crazy one, and these are all still unsolved today. So these are the ones that we definitely want to push in.
Disappearances. I knew that was right, but then I said it and I thought, that's not correct. Can you save this? Yes, it'll be on our page at some point. I don't know how this works. This is our first true live. We're figuring it out. Bear with us. Listen, you get what you get with us, guys. See? Oh, hi, Sarah Jo. She said the sign does look fantastic and that we are legit.
His wife is legit.
So are you. Because you went on this crazy journey with me.
I know, but I love it. It's a good time. Then for our fourth quarter, we just covered the missing person case of Jason Landry.
And that one's local to me, essentially. It's not far from me at all. And it's just such a sad situation. I mean, there's just no answers out there at all.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. So we haven't really picked them for this, which we need to probably at least pick quarter one.
Yes, it will be somewhere in Colorado, a case
Yes.
near Colorado Springs, Denver area, just because that's where we will be during quarter one. So if you have a case in Colorado that needs some extra attention, we try to do ones that are more cold or have not gotten the attention they deserve, just to really bring as much awareness as we can.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, then we'll do that when we do our tour in Colorado. And then March, we may be doing a meetup in possibly
We're hoping to be in Mobile at the right? Is that the one we're picking?
That's the one I was thinking about, and my sound just messed up. So
Oh, we'll figure it out.
yeah,
We are hoping to be in Mobile, Alabama on March 24th. You're muted, Melissa. You might have to get out and get back in.
I know I muted on purpose.
Oh,
So that I can figure out. I don't know. I'll be good in just a moment.
yeah, you're fine. So I'm going to share the link to Disappearances on Spotify right there for you, if you can see it, hopefully. And then I will also put her other out there for you. It's Voices for Justice on Apple Podcasts. I think you can get it on all of them, but I'm going to share the Apple Podcast link just because it was the first one I found.
BRB, okay.
What? Okay. So we have not picked a case for Colorado yet. We are going to do a hopefully live meetup. We're hoping to meet with Josh Hallmark of True Crime Bullshit. Well, I know I don't have to do that, Sarah. I wanted to do that. You do too much for this community to not share your stuff. You're amazing. We are hoping to meet up with Sarah at some point, and maybe we can do some sort of live show or meetup and, do some advocating out there in New Mexico. Nope, Arizona.
Arizona. I was like,
out that way.
I
That
don't
direction in America.
I think it's Arizona.
Somewhere out there. We're hoping to be there in the fall to celebrate with Sarah in the fall.
Yes.
So in Mobile, we'll be there with True Crime Bullshit, Josh Hallmark. Yeah, Eric is New Mexico. It's not like Texas is so big, you forget all the other states.
All the
It's
other
fine.
states are like the same size put together.
Yes. True Crime Bullshit will be there. I believe Crime Lines will be there.
Yes.
Hopefully Nina from Already Gone will be there. We're hoping for some great meetups to come this year. We've got lots planned.
Great conversations. We did a meetup in Savannah, and it was so awesome meeting with people that are listeners, and just it was awesome time.
Yes.
Lots of bottles of wine were drinking.
So much wine. When we went to Savannah, for those of you that don't know the Savannah story, we were there for 36 hours, I think it was.
It was quick.
We flew in late Friday night. We had an event all day Saturday, went out Saturday night, flew out early Sunday morning. It was quite the whirlwind, but it was probably one of my favorite weekends since we started this.
Oh gosh, yes. Shout out to Darren for walking us home.
Shout out to Darren.
Or to the
for walking us
hotel.
home. To the
'Cause
hotel.
It was like, what,
It was a
2,
couple
3
blocks.
o'clock in the morning?
Yeah. And it was a few blocks, so he walked us home. That was very kind of him.
Yes.
Oh, man.
I'm sure he just wanted to leave as well and go back to sleep. He
Yes.
didn't have to get on a plane at 6 a.m. like we did. It was like literally we shut our eyes and then opened them back up.
I don't even know why we went to sleep. We probably should have stayed out partying all night and just
I agree.
went straight onto the plane. And slept on the
Apparently,
plane.
we think we're partiers in our 30s.
We don't recover quite as well as we used
We
to.
don't. Just drinking last night, I literally had a headache all day. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like getting
That's called a
hit
hangover.
35 and bam, you can't do it anymore.
Yeah. You hit 35 and now suddenly wine gives you hangovers.
Yes, never before. But it was definitely a good, quick time. They have a, what's it called? Savannah True Crime Expo there.
Mhm.
I don't know if we're going to be at it this year.
We've got some irons in the fire around that same time. September is going to be kind of a crazy time for us. We're not sure which way we're going yet. We've been invited on a cruise. We've been invited to Savannah. We're trying to figure out what's best.
My
for
son
us.
turned 16.
Yes.
That makes
also
me
that.
sad.
Yeah.
But
So I'm not sure what we're doing that month. But we've got I feel really good about our fact that we've got like our first quarter at the very least planned.
oh yeah, and we
Like our
know
travel
that we're
plans.
going places, like when we're going to certain states, and I feel like, hey, that's a win.
Yeah, that's much more organized than we were last year.
No, it was like at a day's notice, we'd be like, oh yeah, we're going to CrimeCon. Let's get our act together.
Yes. We will be in Vegas the April 29th weekend. We don't know if we will be at CrimeCon yet. We will be in the area at some point, somewhere around there. You'll find us.
Yeah.
Look at my hair. You can't really miss me.
Yeah, and it'll be on all of our social medias. We always let everyone know where we're going to be at because that's super safe in this crime world.
I will, but listen, if we're going to be with a bunch of people, like if we're going to put out there where we're at, that's like the best place to be is around all these crime people because they're not going to let anything go down.
That's very, very true.
Everyone's going to be suspicious and everyone's going to be like pointing fingers. Like they're going to find out real quick. Oh, we're breaking out TikTok songs now?
Yes. That's where my mind
I didn't know we
goes.
were shifting into karaoke. That was not
God.
on the agenda for tonight.
No, absolutely not. But hey, a year and a half ago, I also told you I would never do live events.
It's true.
So
It's
give
true.
it a year and I'll be doing karaoke.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Whitney doesn't do karaoke.
I was like,
so
that is
I'm
my
going to
hard
leave that
line.
one to you.
No go.
That one's a hard no.
Yes.
Love
Yep.
it. All right.
Yeah. Hey, this we lasted longer than I thought we would.
Really?
At first, I was thinking, I'm like, oh, like 30 minutes, and we'll probably be done. But usually, once we get talking, we don't stop.
I know.
one
I
of us
kind of wish
has
that we
to
were
pee.
live last night because we were having
It was
a hoot
so.
last
Yeah,
night.
but we were also like talking about very random things.
It's true. But that's us.
That is us. That is. Oh, yes. All right. I've had multiple people ask me if we're ever going to cover Gabby Petito. And I'm like,
Really?
yes.
I-
And I don't know. I'm like, it's such a 50-50 thing for me. I don't know.
I mean, like, I feel like everyone deserves. Someone just invited us to go live together.
Oh, crud. Who is it?
I don't know, 44 ounce. Let's see where this goes. On
Well,
TikTok.
what if we don't like them?
I don't know. Oh, it went away. Just kidding. They rejected the invite.
Oh, brats?
Hi,
No.
guys.
Is it on Facebook or TikTok or what was
It
it?
was on TikTok.
Oh, okay. I jumped off of TikTok because Chris's phone was dying. And then when my sound was coming out, I thought it would be like crazy loud.
Oh.
That is
Well,
why.
Anyway, I don't know that we're going to cover Gabby's case. Not that any case deserves to not be covered, but it has gotten substantial more coverage than other cases that need it.
Yeah, I agree.
We've been
Yeah, it's a
live for
crazy one,
41
though.
minutes, Sue. 41 minutes we have been live, which is 41 minutes longer than we thought we'd last.
Or that we would not press the correct button and we would just be talking and we totally thought we were on live, but you could see us. So.
Yeah. That's also a legit fear.
Yes. But we would never know the difference. So we would totally we'd be like, oh, no one's saying anything. That's fine. It's fine.
We will get better at this. This is our first true live.
Yeah. I would definitely
Chit-chat.
like to have people on and interview them live. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Okay,
Or
so let's
cover a case.
yeah, let's plan to go live with someone next week. Let's
Okay.
let's call our peeps.
Okay. Let's call someone. Do you know who we should go live with? I
Kelly.
wonder if Eric. Oh, he works
Oh.
during the week.
I'm sure we could see if he could make an exception for us because
Yeah.
it's only 6 o'clock there, 7 o'clock there right now.
Yeah, and I think he works till 5.
Text him and see if he wants to come get on. Come get on our live, Eric.
Okay. I was just going to. There was a case I just saw that I was going to ask you about, but I lost it.
Gabby was a special case, that's for sure. And honestly, thankfully, with the coverage of her case, it allowed 9 other bodies to be found, and I think that's very special. But it's sad that that's what it took for those people to be found. Be found.
Yes.
I almost said finded, like that's a real word.
It's cool. Yeah, it's crazy. And I mean, whatever reason why if she was a YouTube star or, star or whatever the case may be, I'm glad she got coverage. I'm glad when anyone gets the coverage.
Mhm.
So, yeah, they have to, people have to know what is going on. Otherwise they'll never be on the lookout. And it's such a fine line for Whitney and I to we don't want to cross it and make families upset or, say anything we're not supposed to so that cases don't get, what's the word?
Compromised.
Compromised. Yes. But without people getting the word out there, a lot of these cases, nobody would ever know. Nobody would know that they're not solved. And that's just sucky. So
Yep.
we try to do what we could do.
We do. I mean, we share a lot of sources. We share anything we can find out there. We just don't know that it's our position to be breaking news because we are a small indie podcast. We do everything on our own. We research ourselves, we produce ourselves, we edit ourselves. We do it all. It is just Melissa and I running this whole show, and
Yes.
which is terrifying.
If you totally thought we had a whole production, you're wrong. We
Surprise, it's us. My assistant is this golden retriever that's asleep on the floor, and she's
It's fine.
useless. Yeah, it's fine.
She's useless. She's good at licking armpits.
Armpits today, apparently.
Um.
Weirdo.
Oh gosh, I was just gonna say something and then I totally forgot.
Anyway, because it's just us, we aren't as...
Well,
we can't verify information quick enough to be breaking news because we
And
are an indie podcast.
first of all, I don't think we'll ever know the information first.
Exactly.
I mean, well, there's been some times that we've gotten ourselves into like some predicaments where we know things or have seen things or been in the area that we probably shouldn't have, and then we're too scared to post that stuff anyway. So,
Well, it's not even necessarily about like being too scared to post it, but it's like being concerned of what the outcome,
Ramifications.
the
Yes.
ramifications of sharing it. And we don't want to be a breaking news source. That's not
I
what we are
don't.
trying to be. We are trying to be an advocate for families who need that. We are trying to build a product that is a reliable resource for people to go and listen to and say, oh, they did do their research and this is a trusted resource and they are doing great things in the world, because this is not our full-time jobs, at least not right this second. Maybe in 2 weeks it will be.
maybe in 2 weeks,
But anything we make, like when we make money off this podcast, we give a good portion of our profits back to families that need help. If they need Facebook ads run because their daughter is missing or their son is missing, or if they need help raising money for billboards, we have donated to many GoFundMe's. We have printed hundreds of flyers to put out there for people to hand out. We've stood on a corner and waved at cars driving by with a sign, just hoping to raise awareness. We're a little bit different in the aspect of we try to do everything we can to be boots on the ground and assist families who are going through these terrible, terrible things.
yeah. Basically, whatever the family's objective is, however they want to get the word out, billboard. That's like how we don't come up with the idea. Well, I mean, we could give suggestions, obviously, but it's basically whatever their campaign is, whatever they need, that's where we're there to help. We don't barge in and be like, oh, we're going to go do this for you. It's like, hey, what do you need from us? Because we will do volunteer like hours, or we'll do monetary, just like we'll do whatevs.
Yeah. How can we help you? How can we ease this pain a little bit for you? Because we're just trying to help. That's all we are trying to do.
Yes.
The stepmom of that Harmony Montgomery was arrested.
For welfare fraud, correct? Yeah. What did she probably say? She had her daughter that whole time?
Probably.
I didn't read the article. I just read the headline. And,
Felony welfare fraud. This charge alleges that between December 2019 and June 2021, Kayla Montgomery obtained over $1,500 in food stamp benefits by failing to remove Harmony Montgomery from Kayla's family account.
Yes. So I used to do that as work here in Texas. Would approve and
I can't
interview.
imagine though, like if my child is missing and I'm collecting food stamps, which there's no judgment in that.
Yeah.
Like that's what those systems are there for, is to help individuals. But because I didn't call, now it's a felony. Like, yes, it's abusing the system, but at the same time, like, although you waited 2 years to report her missing.
Yeah,
so-
well, you have to get recertified. Like, it depends. Sometimes it's every 6 months or every year. And you go over all the questions again. Has this changed? You're supposed to report it if your rent changes.
Oh.
In these. Yeah, you have to report literally everything. So when I worked for the state, like I had to check how many vehicles they had, if they won lottery, like I had to check in depth. So for 2 years, the fact that she probably went through a renewal period and didn't say any of that, yeah, it's fraud. Yeah. I mean, they could probably, if she didn't have a renewal period and just didn't do it, it's not quite as bad, but it's still fraud because she's getting money for that many people in her household and that girl's not there.
But why wouldn't she have a renewal period if maybe
She would.
because
I mean, it's a different state. Yeah, no, she would definitely have a renewal period. They're not going to give benefits for 2 years straight without checking up on them and being like, hey, did you happen to get a job? Did anything happen? Is your domicile still the same? Like, they check up on that regularly.
Yeah, Sue. So on Harmony's case, she was last seen in October of 2019 when she was 5. And then on December 31st, a missing child alert was sent out after learning of her disappearance.
Like,
So
how did they learn?
that's what I'm wondering.
Oh, yeah, I don't even know. I haven't even looked into it. I've literally like just read headlines.
Let's see. Let's see if I can find something.
Yeah, because I'm like,
She was last seen on October 2019 when family services and police responded to her home. People confirmed, this is from People magazine. People confirmed that Adam Montgomery was taken into custody and was charged with felony second-degree assault in connection with the 2019 conduct against his daughter. So I wonder if it just took that long for the charges to go through, and then when they went there, the girl was there.
I'm gonna have to do a little deeper on this because it just
I'm looking.
seems insane. But then, did she have adopted parents? Like, I read that somewhere too.
Let's see.
I don't know. It's just, I mean, but the same thing like with that Summer Wells case. Like, absolutely insane.
That one is just as puzzling.
Yeah. Sue, have you heard about the Summer Wells case? For the Harmony, I think it has something to do with her family. For the Summer Wells, I have no clue. I don't know. I mean, yes, the family's weird, but like weird people don't always commit murder.
Yeah. I'm trying to find out why they reported her missing. It's unclear who reported her missing, is what it says.
So this headline says dad of missing 7-year-old Harmony Montgomery admitted to bashing her. What does that even mean?
Hitting her like with
That
a
to me is
instrument.
like super blunt force trauma more than like hitting.
Well, I don't think it's called blunt force trauma unless it's a like murder.
Oh, okay.
Like cause of death is blunt force trauma.
Okay.
But like if you were to get hit over the head with a shoe, they wouldn't say, "Oh, that was blunt force trauma." They would say you got bashed
Assaulted.
with a shoe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or clubbed I think is another term that they kind of use interchangeably.
So the dad admitted to his uncle that he inflicted a black eye on Harmony in July of 2019. This was months after Child Protective Services granted him custody.
Why?
What?
I know that they're like overwhelmed and that the system is just, they're so full. The system is just so full right now.
Yeah. And at 5, she was in charge of watching her infant brother while he went to the bathroom or was. Yeah. Oh, speaking of like DPS, Department of Family Protective Service? No, not DPS.
DPS
Sorry.
is...
Yeah, no, Child Protective Services.
Oh.
The other day, I can't remember what state. It wasn't in Texas. A CPS worker went and did a home visit, and the dad stabbed her to death.
What?
Yes. It wasn't in Texas. I don't know where it was at. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. They already have like the dad in custody and everything. Yeah, it was in Illinois. A child welfare worker fatally stabbed during visit. Like what? Hold on. Sorry,
That's
guys.
Terrifying.
Ad.
That's up. You muted. You have an ad. Never mind.
I did because I had an ad on that, and I'm like, that's so loud. Yeah, like what the hell? I mean, I know like the situations that they go into are very dangerous. With kids and parents, like it's very, very dangerous. But you really never hear about them getting like really hurt. But yeah, they have the dad his last name's like Silas. He's oh no, that's her name. Sorry, Deidre Silas. She was 36. And she was just conducting a regular welfare check on Tuesday, and she was stabbed. Oh. What's the capital of Illinois?
Chicago. No, I don't know.
Indianapolis.
That's
I
in
don't know.
Indiana.
Oh yeah, just kidding. I was totally
We
thinking
were
that.
there.
I was like, those are the same places, weren't
It's
we there?
Springfield. It's Springfield.
Oh well, get better. Lots of fluids. Gatorade like crazy, Sue.
Oh goodness, yeah, lots and lots of fluids, and hopefully and sleep. That's what helped me with
Thanks
my
for
last
joining in and
Yes.
commenting. We love interaction.
Yes, and we're gonna try to do this every Thursday.
Yeah.
So come hang out with us every
Yes.
Thursday. We'll be here.
We will
Have
be
a good
here.
night. Okay. So,
We're about done, right?
uh-huh.
Ah!
Oh,
I didn't mean to put that up there.
That's cute. You
I
be
didn't
safe
know
as
all I had
well.
to do was click on it.
All you gotta do is click it. Yep.
Ah, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, I mean, that's an hour.
I think we did good.
I'm proud of us. I am gonna
Same.
end the live on TikTok though.
Okay. It doesn't take a lot for us to be proud of ourselves.
Right. We have a very low bar.
Low bar. But it's fine. It's
It's
fine.
fine.
Oh, that's how life has to be so that you get chipper about things that are necessarily not
right.
chipper
Okay.
worthy.
I'm gonna end the broadcast.
Okay.
I don't know if that's gonna kick you out though, so hold on a second.